Hey guys, what's up? My name is Ernest Kyung, and in this video, I'll be talking about a fun exhibition called teamLab Planets that's happening right now in Tokyo. I went a few weeks ago and it was amazing. I totally wasn't expecting to have this much fun. I enjoyed it so much that I had to make a video featuring this place. And what's great about this exhibition is that it's unique and it offers an immersive experience. There are 4 interactive spaces and 3 interactive works. And there's no set time limit, so you can stay as long as you like. To get to teamLab's Planet, it's located right beside Shin Toyosu Station in the Tokyo Bay Area. You can take the Yuri Kamome line directly there. Now there are a few ways to access the Yuri Kamome line. You can take the Tokyo Metro on the Yuracho line and go to Toyosu Station and then transfer to the Yuri Kamome line. Or if you don't want to transfer, it's also a 10-minute walk from Toyosu Station to the exhibition. Or you can also take the Rinkai line and go to the Kokusai Tenjijo Station and then transfer at the Ariake Station to the Yuri Kamome line. Now ticket prices cost 2,700 yen, but after 7 p.m. ticket prices will drop to 2,400 yen. Tickets can be purchased directly online in advance or directly at the event. Tickets are sold as time slots every 30 minutes for people to enter. Don't worry if you're running late, you don't have to show up exactly on time. It's basically a 30-minute window when you can enter. I thought tickets were a little bit on the pricier side, but in the end, the experience was totally worth it. You really do pay for all the little things. Now when you start, the staff will kindly ask you to line up in an orderly fashion so you can watch the introduction video, giving you a heads up of what happens and what to expect on the inside, as you will stride along without shoes or socks, completely barefoot, and it's all a part of creating that unique experience. This place is fully equipped with lockers for you to drop off all your stuff so you can fully enjoy and maximize your immersive experience. There's a washroom at the start, a change room. They also provide free rental shorts on site, and there's Wi-Fi thoughtfully set up throughout the entire space. Now they encourage you to download the app so you can interact with the artwork. I downloaded the app, but I completely forgot about it because this exhibition was just that much fun. Now if you'd like to experience this place without any spoilers or expectations, you can stop watching here. You can move directly to the part where I'll share some of my recommendations and what to know before going. I'll leave a timestamp in the description below. Now if you're still watching and you're curious to see what this is all about, let's continue with the video. Now each artwork has an official name which I looked up, and it was translated from Japanese to English, so it may sound very direct and literal. Starting off, you'll enter this dark, dimly lit hallway, and as you make your way through, you'll start hearing running water, which leads to an incline path where the water runs down. What a great way to start the exhibition. This is where your feet will get wet as you walk up the path. It's a nice feeling, almost like a refreshing cleanse for your feet, especially if you've had a long day of walking. This will lead you up to a beautiful and unexpected waterfall at the end, which is one of the featured artworks in this exhibition and where all the water is coming from. Then you enter the first room called Soft Black Hole. Your body becomes a space that influences another body. This is where you can chill, lay down, take it easy and relax. Or you can jump, bounce, or walk around and have some fun because the entire floor feels like you're walking on a giant beanbag chair. Keep in mind this is the first room and starting point, so you'll constantly have people coming in here, and they typically come in herds or groups of people passing by. So if you do want to lay down, I suggest finding a space that isn't directly in the way of the flow of traffic as people are coming in. So you don't want to be stepped on. This room is a lot of fun and it's an immersive experience, but you don't want to be that immersed. Next, you'll go through another faintly lit hallway. You'll enter the first major space, which is called the Infinite Crystal Universe. The moment you enter, the significance, the elegance of this room immediately hits you. I mean, just look how cool this entire setup is. The sheer attention to details, the amount of lights, and what it takes to build something like this. While you're enjoying the space, there's sound that accompanies and perfectly syncs up with the movement and the flow of the lights. It's dynamic, the colors are constantly changing, and it creates this immersive feel like you're walking through infinite crystals. You're sensing everything through sight, sound, and motion as you navigate through this space, creating an interactive maze-like experience. I was very impressed by all this. I've never seen anything like this because I haven't visited many modern or digital art exhibitions. So be sure to spend some time in this beautiful room as you enjoy the surroundings. You can get many good shots here We probably spent about 45 minutes in this room alone. Next up, this beautiful space is a mouthful, and it's called Drawing on the Water Surface, created by the dance of koi and people. And in this beautiful space, you'll be walking in knee-high water, so you don't want to be that person wearing the long pants. This was hands down my favorite room that I enjoyed the most, and for me, by far the best room featured in this whole exhibition. Now, as you step in, it's another dark room, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels very vibrant with the abundance of color. You'll see images of sakura and koi are projected to reflect on the water surface to display the interactive imagery and artwork. I was quite impressed that they used water as the canvas to showcase the art and to create this mystical space, giving you that sensation and feeling that koi are actually swimming around your feet. As you enjoy the space, you'll see subtle motions and rhythm change, gradually introducing more movement coming into play as the artwork transforms. You'll see the canvas of water come alive with more drawings and colors lighting up, creating some amazing and visually pleasing effects. The sounds are soothing and very calming, and it matches with the atmosphere of this room perfectly. So be sure to spend some time in this beautiful room and enjoy the moment with the warm water around your legs. Next up, you'll enter a beautiful space that's filled with nothing but oversized balls floating in the air. It's called Expanding Three-Dimensional Existence in Transforming Space. As you navigate through this room, you'll comb through and maneuver yourself around as you share your own physical space with the objects around. In this space, the surface of the balls are actually used as the canvas, as the lights are reflected off the objects and the mirror floor. It creates this visually stimulating effect where it looks like the color of the room itself is perpetually changing. You can also give the floating balls a nice bump or push, as it creates that illusion like you're the one in control, changing the colors. It's nice walking around, feeling a sense of directionless with the sole purpose of just trying to enjoy the space. After walking around, I suggest picking a stationary spot to stand in. Take in the moment, look around and enjoy the sight with all the motion and see how all the balls shift as they float aimlessly in the air. This is the room where the movement and motion is being made entirely by the people, where the balls shift around as each person moves around in this space. Next up is the final room, and this space is called Floating in the Falling Universe of Flowers. As you walk in, you'll feel like you were dropped right into space. The staff will recommend you find a spot somewhere to sit down or lay down. Look up and gaze upon the ceiling. This is the one room where you remain stationary while the movement around and the sense of motion is created by the space itself. This time, the canvas of choice is the wall and the mirror floor where the entire digital image is fully projected there. It creates this effect where you almost feel like you're sitting through space, floating along this universe of flowers as you look up into the vast and endless sight and imagery. Now, on to recommendations. Of course, bring your camera or your smartphone. You can get a lot of great shots here, but leave your tripods, your selfie sticks, your camera equipment and accessories all behind because it's not allowed in the exhibition. In case you are carrying them during the day, you can always just store them in the lockers. Clothing. Now my recommendation is to wear shorts. There are some spots where you'll go for some water and your feet and possibly up to your knees will get wet. And for the women, please be aware that in this place, all the floors in each room are practically mirrored floors. So please be cautious when selecting your outfits. Shorts are probably best here. This one is for everyone. In case you forget or you don't have shorts, you can always borrow a pair at the venue free of charge. Just remember, you have to return them at the end, so no free pants. Don't lose your possessions, guys. You are walking through some dark places with limited lighting, although there are staff located throughout the whole exhibition to guide and help you. Make sure to use the lockers provided and store everything you don't need. Just bring your phone or camera. You don't want to lose anything in here. I say this because there was a British couple and the girl lost her phone in the soft black hole room. I know what it's like to lose something when you're traveling, especially in a place where you might not speak the local language. I admire how calm she was going around asking people about her lost phone. I overheard and I offered to help, but it was like finding a needle in a haystack, but in the dark. And the worst part was, it was in the room where the floors felt like beanbag chairs. I suggested to speak with the staff. Luckily, it was reported that someone found a phone and they handed it to the lost and found. So it's good to know there is a lost and found in this place in case you lose something. Go on a weekday at night. You can save some money and there's less people. Depending on where you live or where you're staying in the city, the Tokyo Bay Area can be a little bit far out. If you want to make the most out of your day and to maximize your time, I suggest planning a day trip with activities in the Tokyo Bay Area. Spend the day, check out Odaiba, Diver City, then head over and visit the new fish market. Now, if you're coming from the Tokyo Metro side, you can check out Tsukishima, Toyosu Lala Port, and then make your way over to Shin Toyosu at the exhibition. I would suggest make this your final spot before or after dinner. We went at night for 7:30. There weren't too many people, so it wasn't crowded. It didn't feel like one of those places where you're always having to dodge people. That makes it a much more enjoyable experience and lets you take some pretty amazing shots and videos here. Unfortunately, teamLab exhibitions aren't permanent, so if you're coming to Tokyo and you're looking for something exciting to do, I highly recommend checking out this place. See if you can include it in your plans and schedule it. Make it the last point of stop or activity on one of your days. I think you guys will have a great time. It's definitely something you have to experience in person. And for those who aren't coming to Tokyo during this time, be sure to look out for their next event. I hope this video gives you a good idea of what teamLab Planets is all about. If you've been to teamLab Planets before, I'd love to hear your experiences and your favorite space. If you have any questions about this exhibition, leave them in the comments below. If you guys want to see more travel videos like this, leave me a comment saying more travel in Tokyo. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, be sure to subscribe. I thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!